Hi everyone, my name is Adila Izzyani. Today I want to talk about causes of Highland Tower tragedy. First of all, the Highland Tower tragedy was the only tragedy of the first and worst building collapse after Malaysia achieved independence that resulted in 48 deaths in the incident. So what is the Highland Tower tragedy? The Highland Towers tragedy was a tragedy of collapse of one of three condominiums blocks in Taman Hillview, Ulukalang, Selangor on 11 December 1993. At first, when I'm scrolling my TikTok, there is a post about the story of Highland Tower tragedy. The fact that the story of the tragedy is still being shared on social media makes me interested to study more as I want to know the causes of the tragedy. Due to that, I'm also interested to share with you the three causes of Highland Tower tragedy, which are the prolonged periods of heavy rainfall, the water system not being operated systematically, and the irresponsible parties in the construction of the condominium. So we have known that the Highland Tower tragedy involved the collapse of one of the first block at the end of 1993. Next, we go on the first cause that led to Highland Tower tragedy. The first cause of Highland Tower tragedy was due to the prolonged periods of heavy rainfall. The Highland Tower area experienced a monsoon season where every November and December in a year in Malaysia, there will be heavy rains that can cause landslide. It is proof when the Highland Tower tragedy occurred in December, where the area experienced non-stop rain for the previous 10 days before the tragedy happened. Also, prolonged rains can create unusual water levels, causing water to seep into the soil and become a lubricant to the landslide. When too much water is absorbed, a sudden landslide on the day of the incident caused the collapse of retaining wall of the Highland Tower condominium parking lot. So we have known the first cause that led to Highland Tower tragedy. Let us next discuss the next cause of this tragedy. The second cause of Highland Tower tragedy was due to the water system not being operated systematically. Drains to drain water from sewer pipes on hillside to main ditch in front of Highland Tower block was not constructed. This caused it to form drainage from the hillside directly to the area near the condominium, which can result in the risk of soil erosion to the eventual instability of the foundation of Block 1 Highland Towers. Also, prior to the construction of Highland Tower, water from a local river called East Creek was diverted to bypass the building site. However, the pipe was not strong enough to hold additional water, mineral debris, sand, and silt from both the creek and the building site, causing the pipe to burst in several locations, resulting in Block 1 absorbing excess water. So we get to know that an unsystematic water system also can lead to an incident like Highland Tower tragedy, which the Block 1 is collapsed. Now, let's look forward to other causes which led to Highland Tower tragedy. The third cause of Highland Tower tragedy was due to the irresponsible parties in the construction of the condominium. There is no slope monitoring was done by the party that responsible for the construction site of the Highland Tower condominium before it's ready to build. This led to imperfection in the construction of Highland Tower condominiums because the construction of houses in Highland or sloping areas has a very high risk that can involve landslide. There also many parties in the construction took the opportunity to do deforestation activities near the area of Highland Tower in an extreme way. So there's no trees that are supposed to grab the ground, which is a barrier to the occurrence of landslides. This shows irresponsible parties also can cause an unexpected tragedy. Now, let's move to the conclusion. I have shared with you the three causes of Highland Tower tragedy, which are the prolonged periods of heavy rainfall, the water system not being operated systematically, and the irresponsible parties in the construction of the condominium. It is heartbreaking to remember that our country has experienced a horrific tragedy that involved close to dozens of life loss that will always be in the memories of Malaysians. Based on the Highland Tower tragedy, we need to take a lesson to always be alert to the surrounding situation no matter where we are. That's all from me. Thank you.